it was going very well. It was going very well for about a year. And then it just started to feel like everywhere I turned, there was like chaos. So what I did was one day I was like, that's it. I'm going to just change everything today.
Today.
I'm going to change everything today, and I'm going to save my life, and I'm going to save my children. What does that mean
when you say I'm going to change everything today? What did that look like in your head?
It looked like I came home one day and I looked around, and listen, a lot of my friends laugh at me. I looked around, I walked in my house one day and I felt like a stranger in this house that I had been a part of building for, I guess, like 13 years.
Wow.
I was like, I don't even know, how could I let this happen?
Right.
And what I realized was, so what that moment was, I can't change anyone else, so I've got to change myself. The definition of insanity is trying to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result.
Absolutely. Amen to that.
Right? And if I keep coming home and I just keep calling my friends, or now my mother's passed away, I have no one to talk to, because that's when I realized my dad was a stereotypical guy. I would try and talk to him. He was like, what would your mother say? And Steve is the cutest man alive, but the more I told him, the more he got stressed out, and he was already sick. So I was like, okay.
I can't tell him.
So, and now, also in these situations, what you learn is some friends, it's hard for them to hear like an ongoing story of stress and worry. And so then people start to distance themselves because they don't know what to do.
No.
And it can, right? And it can feel, some of them, it can feel like a burden. They don't know how to take it. So basically I just like went into a cocoon. I shut down. I came home, did not recognize my house, did not recognize what was happening in it. I was like, this is crazy. This is insane. And I'm responsible for this. Yes. So I am going to call a moving company. I'm going to leave my job, and I'm going to find somewhere to live. And that's what I did. And I had a friend help me find my way out of my house. And yes, I moved. I had a moving company come, and I took my children's things and all of their things, and I took some of my stuff, just like clothes, and not even all of them, shoes and stuff, and left with nothing for myself. I left everything there.
We have similar stories, and I know what that moment is. That moment where you say, I did the same thing. I think I left with a garbage bag. That was it. Just one bag. And I didn't care about anything else. I just cared about my peace. Mm-hmm. I said, whatever happens from here, as long as I have peace, that is all I want right now, was that.
Yes.
And it's a moment. See, a lot of times I've heard people say, women, when you see them physically leaving, they've already left. They just physically remove their body from the house or the situation, but our minds already checked out months prior. Mm-hmm. So I know that moment you had where it was like, that's it. I feel it like it was yesterday, and I did this 18 years ago.